All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Good evening, wherever you guys were tuning in. I hope you guys had a nice first day of the Scottish Open. Hope you guys are not too tired. I hope you guys didn't wake up at 2 a.m. was the first tee time last night. So I know some people, it's link season. You got to get up at some point. But we are here. We are here in link season. I love link season. Get those early wake ups and sweat the golf. Oh my God, I'm bleeding. I am currently bleeding on camera, but we grab a napkin and move on. That's the business of live podcasting. But nonetheless, we saw some nice golf in round one from the Renaissance Club. I'm going to share my screen and recap who did what, how they did it. So let's not waste any time. Let's talk some golf. Round one, we saw, I hate when this happens. Here we go. We saw Tom Kim, Bernd Wiesberger, Patrick Cantlay, Rory McIlroy, Rasmus Højgaard all shoot rounds of 5 under par. They kind of did it in different ways. Rasmus was approach and putter. Tom Kim was driving accuracy plus approach. Bernd Wiesberger was pure approach. Patrick Cantlay was all green. That means he gained strokes across the board. And Rory McIlroy was driving distance plus all green. So those were some unique ways to, I guess, get by around the Renaissance Club this morning. A lot of them came from the morning wave outside of Rasmus Højgaard, and we'll get to the wave split and the weather in a second. But I want to touch, this is like, I must have cut myself. I don't know how, but you guys see this blood right now, right? It's not just me. I talked about how the approach and like TPC stat lines were going to come through in this early part of the Renaissance Club, and we're kind of seeing that. And looking at the weather for tomorrow, I think we're going to get a little bit more of that tomorrow. So let's take a look at that weather while we are on the topic. And here is the weather for tomorrow's round. As you can see, early morning, calmer winds with some gusts that are doubling it. And then once the PM wave tees off, it is double-digit wind and double-digit gusts. So based on what this is showing, it looks like there could be a legitimate AM-PM wave. And if we combine that with what we saw for the wave splits today, it was almost, look at this wave split, minus 0.7 in the AM, plus 0.4 in the PM. So there was a significant wave split in the morning, and we're getting more of that weather tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm really looking for the AM-PM split tomorrow. And I'm looking for guys who are having that TPC, Tom Kim, Scottie Scheffler, Royal Portrush stat line versus a normal scrambling around the green link stat line. In the PM, you're going to need some around the green. You're going to need to be able to hold some 10-foot par putts, but that's not what we're looking for in Showdown. And that's going to change in Saturday's show, in Sunday's show. It's going to change. So we're talking Friday, July, what is it? July, I don't even know the date. July 10th is Friday. That's what we're looking for tomorrow. Early morning, TPC Scott line, hit fairways or drive it long, and spike on approach. That's going to change over the weekend, but that's what we're looking for tomorrow's Showdown. So let's talk contest selection. Let's talk the site, and let's get into some players that we like. So contest selection for tomorrow. This PGA Tour Showdown 12K long drive pays $2,000 up top for $1,100 entry. And that 10% mark comes all the way at 17th to 22nd place. Pays out 31 of that 133. Not the greatest percentage in the world, but I just like how you don't have to have a top 10 cash to get a decent payout structure in terms of what the leader. And you could beat 100 people. You could beat 110 people and get in this cash easily. So PGA Tour Showdown 12K long drive is my contest selection for tomorrow. In terms of the site, in just a little bit, actually probably by the time you're watching this, you're going to be able to click right here. PGA Slate Station, not logged in, but I guess I can log in real quick. You're not going to be able to see my password, so don't rob my account. There's my email if you want to email me. Please don't hack me again, though. PGA Slate Station. It's not up yet, but in just a little bit. What the heck? Oh, I am sorry. This is the week-long slate. Showdown, Slate Station. Showdown, Slate Station. You are going to get the core report, the tier rankings, the spike rankings, the weather forecast, and a little bit of a write-up. I almost went to that original week-long Slate Station, and I was like, I didn't fill any of this out yet. Like, did I like dream or something? So Showdown, projections, stone, Slate Station. Use all three of those things. Maybe take 3 names from each and then build your player pool. Use that player pool to put into the optimizer and cash with us. So use code BOOTS. Code BOOTS gets you 10% off, or it gets you a free week trial if you have not done that yet. But now it is time to find golfers, find profiles that we are looking for. And this is the first look that I've had at these golfers. So I'm going to be going right with you and showing you my workflow. This is what I do when I'm looking for showdown golfers based on the key stats I'm looking for. I'm talking, I don't really need driving accuracy or driving distance. I'm really looking for approach and like putting. Like that's TPC. That's what works at TPC golf courses. And TPC Renaissance Club is a joke, but it's in comparison to the stat line that we're looking for. And that's the stat line we're looking for tomorrow morning. So I'm looking for AM guys with that stat line. Let's do it. Let's share the screen. Bang. 3, 2, 1. And we are shared. Bang. All right. So morning, guys. I'm also going to bring up the tee times right now. So we'll do a little cross-reference right here. So tee times, we're looking at 2 a.m. Eastern time. So Doug Ghim, technically, like I'm actually going to do it this way. Go through the golfers in the morning and see if they have a stat line that makes sense based on the type of player that they are. So I'll talk about Doug Ghim, Chris Kirk, and Jake Knapp. Doug Ghim is generally a great approach player. I'm just going to talk about the baseline. Doug Ghim is generally a good approach player. Chris Kirk, generally a good approach player. Jake Knapp, generally driving distance and putting. Let's see what those guys are doing through one round. I almost typed in Michael Brennan. Jake Knapp, not doing anything we are looking for. He is long. This isn't the worst profile in the world. Now, because I said Jake Knapp, driver putter, he gained a full stroke off the tee, and he was about a 0 on the green. There's no reason that he can't spike in these 2 categories, because that is you got to know your guys. Jake Knapp is good at these things. He lost strokes around the green on approach. Around the green, I'm not too worried about it tomorrow. And the approach, he doesn't need to gain too much on approach. He is a driver putter. So I don't hate that profile from Jake Knapp. And Chris Kirk, we talked about. I would like to see more in the approach category. He did too much around the green, so I'm probably going to pass on Chris Kirk. And the final guy was Doug Ghim. Doug Ghim, this is a nice profile. I know he lost 2.3 strokes putting in 1 round, but that was just 1 round. He's not going to lose 2.3 strokes putting tomorrow. So if he gains a full stroke on approach, which he can, he gained 1.17 strokes tee to green, almost a full stroke ball striking. I like the approach play that he's bringing in. If he could find anything on the putting greens tomorrow, he could have a nice round. Was he last in putting? No, he was like, he was like 10th to last in putting. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. So those are some guys that are going out really early that I do like. Let's find some more guys in this morning wave and cross-reference based on profile. Sam Stevens been playing nice. Let's look at Nick Taylor. Let's look at Sahith Theegala. Sam Stevens, Nick Taylor, Sahith Theegala. Sam Stevens has been struggling with the approach stat line and has been doing everything else well, and that's exactly what's going on here. So I don't mind buying Sam Stevens for tomorrow. He's kind of doing what he's been doing well recently. He played well at Shinnecock. I think it's a great comp. A nice 200 round in the PM. Let's do that. Sahith Theegala, loved him going into the week. Shot even par today. The ball striking, I think, is going to come around for Sahith, but I would like to see more with the driving distance, so I'm probably going to pass for Sahith Theegala. And then the final guy we were looking for was, we said Stevens, Theegala, and I forget who we said. But let's look at Jordan Smith, approach merchant, TPC merchant, and Sung J M. I need to see some around the green from Sung J M. Sung J, no around the green. We're going to cross him off. We're going to look at Jordan Smith. There we go. Jordan Smith, TPC, approach merchant. Gained 1.85 strokes tee to green. That's 2.3 strokes ball striking. Was a 0 putting. Love Jordan Smith tomorrow. Love, love, love Jordan Smith tomorrow. So that's kind of what I'm doing, cross-referencing. But let's look at some more golfers. Tommy Fleetwood went out and all greened it. He was in the PM, so he's going to go out in the morning tomorrow. Love that profile. No reason he can't shoot another 300 round tomorrow. Should be really, really solid. Some other profiles. Nikolai Horgaard absolutely striped it. Does he go out in the morning tomorrow? Nikolai. No, he does not. He's in the PM wave tomorrow, even though it says 8:10 Eastern time. He's in the PM wave. Ludvig. Nice driving. Fairly even on approach. Just had a bad putting day. Ludvig should bounce back tomorrow, and he's going out in the morning, I believe. Ludvig goes out at 3:39 Eastern time, AM. So I like that a lot. Let's take a look at Scottie Scheffler. Scottie Scheffler was about even everywhere. There's no reason he can't spike on approach. I like that a lot, but I probably prefer Ludvig at the top based on the price. And let's get to one more guy before we close it out with the one golfer we're on. Ewan Ferguson, if he is going out in the morning, I don't think I mind that. What time is Ewan Ferguson now? No, he might be on the PM. Yep. I really want to stick to this AM. So let's find one more before we get to that. Matt Pavone in the 6K range did everything even. If he could pop with the putter or the driving distance, I like it in the 6K range tomorrow. So Pavone goes out early. I don't mind that at all. But the one golfer that we are going to be on for tomorrow might not have the greatest stat line in the world, but when he gets to this side of the country, he doesn't win, but he puts rounds together, and I'm not missing it. That is Sepp Straka. He lost 2.2 strokes on approach. He's not been hitting it his best, but Sepp Straka is rarely going to lose 2.2 strokes on approach in a single round. He did everything else so solid. Still shot an even par round in the afternoon. He's going out in the morning tomorrow. I like him to lean on the putter, lean on the driving accuracy, and just find something on approach. I think it's going to happen, and when it happens, everyone's going to be like, damn, that's Sepp round. We should have been on it. Let's get on it for tomorrow. Sepp Straka is the one golfer that we are on. I really just think that this style of golf suits Sepp. He's proven it before. He's played well here before, and I do think he's going to bounce back in that approach category. So that does it. As always, the song of the day before we get out of here is going to be Left for Good by Bad Omens. Go check that out. Any questions, you know where to find me. Use code BOOTS, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.